First on the Gulf Coast with breaking news and weather. Fox 10 Live starts now.
Wild, 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 wild. I haven't seen snow like this in years.
Completely frozen. What the heck?
Yeah, right now a monster winter storm is making its way across the U.S., battering 2/3 of the U.S. population with snow, ice, and brutally cold temperatures. Schools have been canceled or moved to remote learning, and flight disruptions have continued to climb, with Sunday marking the most cancellations since the COVID-19 pandemic. Ice coating trees and power lines in the south is damaging on its own, but the wind is adding extra danger. Widespread power outages in the Nashville metropolitan area could last for days, according to the electric utility Nashville Electrical Service. And in Louisiana, people are riding out the storm in warming centers after officials confirmed 2 men died from hypothermia. Up north in New York City, Mayor Zohran Mamdani says there are thousands of sanitation workers out on city streets, and plows have started to clear roadways there. At least 20 states have declared a state of emergency in response to the historic winter storm. We hope you're staying warm on this Monday. Thanks for starting your week with us on Fox 10 Live. I'm Ashley Mitchell. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few more headlines grabbing national attention before we look at our local weather forecast. First today, border czar Tom Homan is heading to Minnesota on Monday. Homan's visit comes after the second fatal shooting of a U.S. citizen in Minneapolis at the hands of federal agents. His visit is at the direction of President Trump, and the White House says Homan will be managing ICE operations on the ground in Minnesota, as well as investigations into allegations of fraud. Now, all of this comes on the heels of a phone conversation between President Trump and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Trump sharing on social media, quote, "Governor Tim Walz called me with a request to work together to respect Minnesota. It was a very good call, and we actually seem to be on a similar wavelength," end quote. In the meantime, in an effort to boost affordability, the president is urging big cuts to credit card interest rates. Right now, American households are facing the most credit card debt on record, going back to 1999. According to data from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, outstanding credit card balances hit more than $1.2 trillion in the third quarter of 2025. Yet the banking industry says the president's proposal would make things even worse.
It would be an economic disaster. It would remove credit from 80% of Americans.
When consumers lose access to credit, which is anticipated if this rate cut goes in, they often reduce their spending on essentials like healthcare, education, food, and are more likely to fall behind on bills.
And right now, the average interest rate on credit cards is just under 20%, though according to Bankrate, some rates are much higher. Now, that does wrap up our big national stories of the day for Fox 10 Live. Let's take a look at what's coming up locally.
This is Steve Alexander on the assignment as some of the stories we're following today. Mobile police have now identified the man that they say was found dead near railroad tracks on Smith Street. They do believe that he was hit by a train. Also, a news conference is scheduled this afternoon where authorities are expected to talk about the identification of skeletal remains found about 6 years ago. Dacian Smith has that. Good news if you like to go boating or camping in the area. Mobile County officials say funding is on the way to make improvements at an area marina and campground. And so, let's say you want to go to a shelter because of the cold weather, but are worried about what to do with your dog. Well, there is now a traveling adoption center in Mobile for your dogs while you are sheltering.
Great news there, of course, and great updates as we prepare for cold weather overnight tonight. It's a Storm Tracker alert day for this as we go overnight into our Tuesday morning. Extreme cold out there. We have the latest forecast video up on the app. Also, the long form forecast video is on the app. So a lot of stuff to look at. You can look at your hourly forecast as well as the daily forecast. And again, highlighting tomorrow as an alert day for the serious cold. One good news about the cold, we will have wind that is relaxing. It's not going to be as strong tomorrow, so good news there. Let's talk about this extreme cold warning again tonight. This will be until 10 a.m. on Tuesday. This is just to remind you that we're going to have some serious wind chills out there. Again, the wind, it's windy today. It's going to pull back a little bit this evening and tonight, but the temperatures with the clear sky, I mean, it's going to get cold. So wind chills around 15 cannot be ruled out. Evening planner, how do we get there? Well, we're going to have temperatures around freezing by 8 p.m. with wind chill values all the way down in the 20s. So very cold this evening if you have to be outside. It wouldn't be the most fun thing to do. You could probably survive it for a little while, but once you get out there for so long, you're going to either need to add layers or just go inside because it is quite cold. Then 20 overnight tonight, bitter cold with that extreme cold warning in effect. Forecast lows tomorrow morning. Again, the wind chill values will take just a few degrees off of this. But it's 17 in Monroeville and Grove Hill, 18 in Evergreen, 19 in Bruton, 20 in Mobile, 23 in Pensacola. Serious cold for us with the wind chill values. You can see them 16, 19 in Fairhope, 19 in Gulf Shores, 17 in Pensacola, 15 in Monroeville. And that's what we're going to be dealing with for us overnight tonight, so be prepared for it. Now, on Tuesday, afternoon is going to be a little better. We're going to get up into the upper 40s, middle 40s across the area with a lighter wind. We're going to have some sunshine around, so that could feel a little better. But looking long range, I'm talking about at the end of the week, we're seeing chilly temperatures in the forecast, and especially this weekend. It looks like we might get another punch of cold air, and I'm keeping my eye on next Saturday because next Saturday could be extremely cold with highs only in the 30s, something that we're going to be looking at in our long range forecast.
All right, Nick, so obviously super cold right now. I'm not seeing any really ice or snow in our area, but we know many other states are.
Yes.
And we're going to be taking a look at those pictures and videos today submitted by people from all across the U.S., starting with this first one from Tanisha Bradley. She says, "Ice, ice, baby," from Texas.
Yeah, I bet a lot of folks, it's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
for some people right now, the situation's tough, but if you weren't in some of the hardest hit stuff, a lot of the kids really do get to enjoy this. And this is going to be a winter storm that a lot of folks remember for the rest of their lives, even
Yeah.
the kids that experience this, because it's a big event going on. There's a lot of impacts there, and for some kids, it's just the days off of school and you get the snow.
Right.
I'll mention, since you talked about snow, North and Central Alabama had a few snow flurries today.
Okay.
Places like Louisiana, and I say Louisiana, it was like most of Louisiana, it seemed like, had snow flurries last night.
Wow.
I don't think we really had any reports of it here, but sometimes that happens behind the system, so it was kind of a nice little icing on the cake there
Nice
for
little
some
surprise
folks.
there. Yeah, this is really the cutest picture ever, though, so thank you, Tanisha, for sending this one in. This next one comes from Shelly Stevens in Ohio.
Yeah, Arkin, Ohio there. So they got the snowy side of the storm system over in Arkin.
Wow.
And man, now they're used to it. I bet you there's folks driving in that.
Sure.
They can handle that over in Ohio.
Oh, they definitely can. But still really neat to see on our end.
Yes, but granted, they got a lot of snow. This was not a small snowstorm for them. It was a really healthy one. So that happened there in Ohio. Mia Starr from Dublin, Ohio, sending this one in. Look at the car, look at the tracks, look at the snow. It's not the best. It's not the most fun to deal with if you have to go somewhere. And even if you are experienced, when it's that much snow, it's just not.
And something I want to say too is so I'm from the Midwest, from Missouri, Hannibal, Missouri, right outside of St. Louis. And my parents said, we are used to the snow and the cold in a way, but they said that this cold is different. Like, it's brutal. It hurts to go outside.
Yeah.
So they're trying to, I guess, oil up their skills again in the snow as well and get used to it as much as you can.
And this is we had some smaller winter storms here, but this one's just a mega storm. So, because it's just such a wide area that it impacted, and it did drop a lot of precipitation. So, here we go with the next one here. Charlie, it's the lab in the photo. And then Zoe, the cattle dog, just having fun. This is in Alexandria, Virginia.
That's so fun. I love seeing pets play in snow for the first time. That's probably likely they've seen snow before, but
yeah.
they're having a blast out there, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, no, I love the dog videos and photos of all of these.
So cute. Look at them racing around.
It's a unique experience. Yeah, this is the video I wanted to get to. I want to get to this. Watch. What?
They're on a sled.
Whoop. We're good.
Kidding.
We're
Wait,
good.
That's incredible. They're so smart.
Yes, that is so funny to me.
I
That
love
is
this
the best
video so much.
ever.
Yeah, this one's my favorite of the day for sure.
And crashing into the fence at the end.
And then they
So
just
that's
take off running.
Yep.
There they
having
go.
so
They're not
much
scared of
fun.
anything. That's impressive. I wonder if they just taught them how to do that. That's so cool. This next one is from Shayna Gonzalez. And this is the one that we're looking at, y'all.
Okay.
So this is Franklin the snowboarder, by the way. So this dog's name is Franklin, and this video was taken in Copperell, Texas.
Yes. So in Texas is another place that got all the snow. So great video there. You saw a lot of snow.
Yes.
Pictures there and videos there. I was just talking with Jason about some of the ice that happened in Mississippi. Their situation's very different. The ice is a coating of ice on everything. And so it's a different situation there. I've seen some power outages and some crazy photos. If you have any photos or any friends that are in that area that can send us photos that we will be able to use, please send them in if you can on the Fox 10 weather app. We would love to share those because a lot of those folks are without power, so if you do happen to get a photo out of there,
absolutely,
it's a good thing because we want to share what's going on, because some of those locations in the far northwestern corner of Alabama down through Mississippi, it is a big ice problem. It looks like a hurricane and then an ice,
Yeah, and of course, while you're taking those pictures, videos, you name it, be safe as well while you're getting those. Again, like Nick said, we'd love to see them. You can submit online at fox10tv.com, Fox 10 Weather app, Fox 10 News app. It's as easy as that. We'll be back with more Fox 10 Live in just a minute.
Turn loss into overdose prevention. Investigate TV Plus.
Today at 3:30 on Fox 10. Committed to you. This is Fox 10 Live.
Welcome back into the studio. The Wall Street Journal rolls out its best and worst airlines over the past year, and there's a new king of happy in the skies.
The Journal says Southwest Airlines made it to the top spot of the airline industry's best performers in 2025.
Yeah, the Journal ranking says Southwest had the fewest customer complaints and tarmac delays with a cancellation rate of just 0.84%.
Southwest dethroned Delta Airlines, which had held the top spot for the last 4 years.
And at number 2, another surprisingly low-cost carrier, Allegiant Air.
Delta, which led the industry in its on-time arrivals, fell to number 3. Delta faced increases in delays, cancellations, and complaints.
And Alaska, which was seen as steady and reliable, came in at number 4 for the year.
And despite bankruptcy issues, Spirit Airlines saw the biggest year-over-year performance improvement. It rounded out the top 5 in all airlines.
Okay, I will say Allegiant was number 2 on this list. That's my personal favorite. We've had a lot of new flights from Allegiant Air here in Gulf Shores and the Gulf Shores, Pensacola area. It's a really good, affordable airline, and it's wonderful. I love it. No complaints.
Especially to have that local service, especially for those that are doing coastal smaller trips. It's a lot of that stuff. Recently, I've flown every airline. I feel like
really.
Like I haven't done Southwest.
I haven't either. Yeah.
And I haven't done Allegiant, but like the majors, I've just kind of picked and gone between whichever one each different trip based on whatever happened to be cheapest on that trip.
Sure.
But do your rewards points though?
Yes, that's a great reminder. Absolutely. Well, a new partnership gives a whole new meaning to stepping on your Legos.
The Lego Group and Crocs announced an unlikely partnership last week in the form of Lego-themed footwear.
Yeah, the Lego brick clogs, which debuted at Paris Fashion Week, is just the first item of the company's multi-year partnership, according to Lego. So evidently lots more coming.
Yeah, while Crocs says the shoes aren't intended for everyday use, it hopes the clogs create a unique experience for loyal Lego and Crocs fans.
Unique for sure. Each pair comes with a Lego minifigure with 4 matching pairs of Lego-sized brick clogs so you can match with the minifigure.
Clomp around like that. Clogs are set to debut February 16th at a whopping $149. $149.
Deal, not a deal.
I actually think it is not bad.
That is not a bad price for something like this.
Yeah.
But the question is, are they going to sell them?
Probably for $149.
They're huge. I can't get over. Okay, so our producer just said there's already a wait list.
I bet you some kid's gonna want to get these and wear them to school or something, and it's just gonna be
like the new Heelys. Remember when those took over?
Because I mean, $149. Like I know like tennis shoes that are that price.
For sure. Would I spend that money on these? I don't know. If I got them for free, might wear them. I just feel like there's a lot of space in that shoe to fill.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shoe.
Like clown shoe.
Yeah, literally. Anyways, listen to this story here. One polar bear at the Memphis Zoo is enjoying the snow day.
As a winter storm left states covered in blankets of snow, ice, and everything else in between, some animals at the zoo are enjoying the frosty weather.
Oh yeah, Coda the polar bear, known for his playful nature, rolled around in the fresh sheet of snow on Monday. He's living his best life in his natural habitat, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, not often, especially Memphis, where you're getting like a healthy snowstorm like this. And I'm sure he's enjoying the temperatures too.
Coda's living the dream, and when you have a coat that thick, you're good. You're all set. You are good to go. Well, you have to see this video of a dog being rescued from icy water.
So the St. Louis Fire Department responded to a call of a dog that fell through ice during single-digit temperatures.
Yeah, poor pup. The department deployed its marine rescue team, which was able to reach the dog, pull it out of the water, and take it to safety. Those scary moments on your screen right there.
Officials say the dog is doing well and is expected to make a full recovery. The shock to the system that is to get in that kind of water, especially icy frozen water like that. Glad that rescue was able to go successfully. Wow.
Yeah, we talk about people a lot with safety, but pets are also a big one too, and they don't really know where they're going sometimes or what they're doing.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, it isn't that icy here, but we do have some icy weather, some cold weather to talk about here, some freezing weather. Again, we have an extreme cold warning that is tonight into Tuesday morning until 10 a.m. This is a type of cold, and we mentioned protecting different things. That does include protecting things like well-exposed pipes. Something you'll want to protect tonight. Also protect any plants like you have been probably over the past few days. And honestly, this week, most of the week we're below freezing, so that's the forecast. Go ahead and plan on keeping those plants in some place warmer, or at least where you can take better care of them for a longer period of time here as we deal with this cold. Temperatures hour by hour on your Tuesday. We top out in the upper 40s there. Then we get to the 30s this evening. Forecast tomorrow afternoon, see 48 degrees in Mobile, 48 in Pensacola, 49 Gulf Shores. That's 50 in Crestview. Good job there to get up to 50, 50 in Pascagoula as well, but 46 in Monroeville and in Grove Hill. Futurecast shows a quiet picture for us. We're not really expecting any rain over the next couple of days here. It looks like a quiet one. We'll have nice sunny skies to start the day on Tuesday. A few clouds roll in late in the day on Tuesday, but they will be mid and upper level clouds. Will not cause any issues for you in your forecast. Afternoon temperatures, cold. I mean, we got to 56 degrees on Friday. That's a little improvement. But I want to direct your attention to Saturday, where our high, this is the afternoon temperature, the peak temperature, right now is 38. That number is going to change. But giving you the heads up and this early indication that this weekend is going to be extremely cold once again. Maybe based on some of the forecast models, slightly colder than even this weekend, or today even has been. So that's something to look to As we go ahead in the forecast, freezing temperatures over the next 7 days here, 32 degrees on Friday, then we go back into the 20s for the weekend. And in fact, here's that weekend system. Look at the GFS forecast model. You can see that blue line there. That's the freezing line in the upper atmosphere, the rain-snow line, we call it. It's a huge trough over the eastern United States. That's what's going to be leading to the cold air on Saturday. And give you a sneak peek at the Saturday forecast highs. These numbers are going to change, trust me. But it's just something to look at there. Also, Saturday is Senior Bowl. Friday, we have evening parades, Mardi Gras season getting underway. Something to think about there.
All right, thank you, Nick. It's now 3:22 on your Monday. Thank you for watching Fox 10 Live. We are taking a live look outside into downtown Mobile. Thankful for that sunshine today, but it is not helping with those temperatures very much. We'll be back with another look at your forecast and more headlines in just a moment.
On the next Investigate TV Plus, from an old brick warehouse to a cutting-edge farm with plants stacked floor to ceiling.
The vision is to grow more in a smaller space, right? And the only way you can do that is by growing vertically.
We explore how vertical farms could be part of the solution to feed growing cities.
You're just popping in your mouth. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Plus the challenges that have forced some farms to close.
Worth for free.
You don't pay unless we win.
Call 251-4447.
Welcome back. A popular breakfast chain is making sure you secure your spot for Valentine's Day this year.
Old Reliable Waffle House says 218 of its locations are accepting reservations on February 14th.
Old Reliable is right. It's the only day people can call in advance to book a table.
Customers can make a reservation on the Waffle House website or by calling the nearest location.
Yeah. In addition to accepting reservations, the chain will also serve Valentine's Day themed menu items. A great way to spend your holiday. We were talking about this earlier, and Waffle House likely open in some icy locations right now too.
Waffle House, reliable, amazing business.
They never close. We love Waffle House. Anyway,
right.
We'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching Fox 10 Live. We'll see you on Fox 10 News at 4 in 30 minutes from now, leaving you with a live look at the beach.